now. Drive carefully, go. You gotta be your man. You know.
Mama, please keep lunch for me. I'm not going there to stay forever.
Mama, please don't mind. I will get food on our way.
Don't mind that. She was only joking. Now, take your time. Go, calm down. Do whatever I want to do in the city. You know.
Yes, Mama. Mama.
Oh,
give it up.
Adamo.
Ma.
Thank you, Mama. Yes,
Oh, Father, you're beautiful.
Yes. You see, the earlier your brother Chukwudalo settles down, the better for him.
Yes, Father, there's no argument about that. But I'm still of the view that he first returned to the city. Yeah. Get a better job so he'll be able to take care of his wife properly.
No, not good idea. You see why I never wanted your mother to come close for any discussion as important as this. And now you are here, on the same wavelength with your mother. So you want Chukwudalo to stay outside the palace? And do what? Then who takes over when I'm not there? How do he learn?
I'm sorry. I only made a suggestion. I'm sorry if I offended you, Father.
You think to sit on the throne is what makes a king? Chukwudalo needs to be groomed. That's the spiritual undertow of becoming a king. It makes it a lot easier for him to become a better king.
I totally agree with you, my father, but sorry, as it pleases you, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, you sent for me.
Chizaram.
Your Majesty.
What makes a man is the ability to absorb shocks.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I want you to pack your luggage and leave the palace this morning.
Huh? I should leave?
I hope this is clear.
I should leave?
You have 2 minutes to do that.
What offense has he committed?
My princess, I did nothing. I have refused to inform my daughter. Please do something.
That's enough, Chidera. I'll try my best. But right now, my father is very, very, very upset.
What will I tell my father? Like, what will I tell my father? He will roast me around. Please do something. Do something. Please.
Obedience, they say, is better than silver and gold. Firstly, I would like it to go in imperfect things.
My princess,
Chidera, if I'm able to find favor before my father's majesty, I'll talk to him to restore you back to the palace. But if not, there's nothing I can do about it. Just go in imperfect things, okay?
Godwin, if I hear pain from that thing you call mouth again, I will so deal with you. You will regret being born to this family as my son. Now, you go in there, collect all your personal belongings. I'm taking you to the palace to work as the chief guard in that palace. Enugo?
Ah, Papa, how can I should just move into the palace as the chief palace guard without any experience?
And it's true. Oh my God. He doesn't have any experience and the timing is impromptu. Check it now, oh my God.
Chere, are you by any means supporting him?
No, God forbid that I will ever counter what you say.
Good. This is the last time you will ever counter whatever I say in this house. Okay? Don't ever counter my instructions.
No.
I mean, there is what we call on-the-job training. OJT, that is the way it is called, on-the-job training. Let him learn on the job, like every other guard.
Let him just go and start as an ordinary guard. But this chief guard thing, he won't be able to do it.
Papa, please, I'm ready to understudy and understand the job. But moving from the bottom to the top without any experience is counterproductive.
Are you mad? What kind of child is this? A lion does not give birth to a goat. But now, whether you are a goat or you are a sheep or a fowl, I don't even know. I am at the top and you are saying you want to start from the bottom. Are you okay? Now, I'm giving you 3 hours. 3 hours for you to go in there, pack your things, and I'm taking you there to work as the chief palace guard in that palace. Your position is already assured and secured. You are making like this. Are you mad? Idiot.
No, Timo.
No, how can somebody be making like this for something very good?
I don't understand that part, Martin. Agada bachiri ụzọ one. Ọwọkọ. Because no, Dimo.
You have come. You know that when you give me those encomiums, the titles, the meleke, you know, I become meleke. I know why you are doing that. That money that you requested, you want to get it, but not through this means. He must go to the palace. I know what I am doing. You know, I told you I have pressed my calculator and computer. Everything is in its right place. Let him go there and represent us.
Uche
Good morning. My prince, have I not been doing my job well since I came to this palace? What have I done?
You have. There is no doubt about how well you have been doing your work. You have. Everybody in this palace can attest to your humanity. But I don't want you to get so worried, okay? Once my elder brother returns, I will table this matter to him. He holds a close spot at His Majesty's heart, so he would know how to talk to him. Okay?
But my prince, this is not enough. It's not enough. What will I tell my father I committed in the palace that warranted my dismissal?
Is your father not a member of the cabinet chief?
Of course he is.
Good. If your father wants to know what you did, he can walk into the palace, straight to His Majesty's chambers and ask him what you did. Just manage it.
No, my prince, no. Is this your own way of saying goodbye to me?
And if I'm saying goodbye to you, is goodbye now a bad thing? You need money, my friend, so that you can manage. Just manage it. Stop crying, you're a man. Okay? I'll give you a call.
Sisaram.
Please go to the gate.
My friends.
I don't know why you're coming. Go to the gate.
I saw everything that happened.
Atugia.
It's gone like this. Do you know why I'm happy now? I will be the next chief guard of this palace.
You're mad. You're too skinny to be the chief guard. You know, look at
now go to the gate.
Hey, go and look at the gate. It's not possible. This guy has gone.
Your Majesty, I may not be your beloved late wife, but remember I never pushed myself on you. You sought my hand in marriage and I accepted.
You know you are vomiting rubbish, and I don't want to hear this again.
I may not be your beloved late wife, but I never forced myself on you. You sought my hand for marriage and I agreed.
Because you know you are vomiting nonsense, and I don't want to hear that again.
Your Majesty, it is an insult on my person, saying that I'm vomiting nonsense. You are the Igwe of this land, for crying out loud. You have the veto power over all the traditional matters, and not as a dictator in your own family.
You are forcing me to act in a manner that I don't like by challenging my others in this kingdom.
Oh, come on, Igwe, kingdom aside. You owe me a duty of explanation because I'm your wife. Oh yes, what did the humble and the honest guard did that warranted his sack?
That you are my wife is not a passport to question my orders. I hope this is clear.
Your Majesty, is that all you have to say?
Whether this is all I have to say or not, I am not answerable to you.
I am your wife, Your Majesty. Oh yes, I am. I am your wife. What?
You dare walk out on me? Whatever. Of course I know your activities in this house is always a bother.
Amaka, close your mouth for once. What is wrong with you? Are you okay? They say seeing is believing, but mouth is not meant to say everything eyes see. No, mama. But your own case is different. In a buncha.
You have no idea how happy I've been ever since you got your test result. I cannot believe that I will finally settle with the woman of my dreams.
My king and my soulmate. Thank you.
The future queen of this kingdom, you are welcome.
Okay, that's fine. My king, you will have to take me home now.
Sure, my queen.
All right.
You know, when the lab technologist came and fixed a gaze at me, my heart sank.
You know what? Mana, even more, I would also be afraid.
What are you people talking about? Doctor for no, we are afraid? I know that you are pure and clean.
Yeah. Hey. But I don't understand. How do you know I'm still it?
Are you not my daughter? You see, when I buy gift, George wrapper and the blouse, another gift for a mother every year.
Yes. I see you give her the gifts each year. But I've never bothered to know.
Okay. Now, do you want to know why? You see, now that you are adult, I will let you know
I'm the first man that. You see, anyway, you understand? Anyway, congratulations. You are good to go. The next queen of our kingdom.
Bro, can you imagine? For no justifiable reason, His Majesty sent this humble guard out of the palace.
Can you take a chill pill and turn into the ultimate? It's nothing serious. I am going to talk to His Majesty. If the reason for taking him out of the palace is very crucial, I believe he's going to let me. If I talk to him, he may bring him back.
That was the same thing I told him. That you have some magic over his system. So I just pray he will consider and call him.
Do you know why I like sharing any news about me with you in the first instance?
How they can do it.
Because I love you as my only brother.
Oh, that one got to me. Thank you, I appreciate it. No doubt, you always show me love as an older man. No doubt about that. Let's toast to it if you are not. So tell me, how did it go with the test? Was it favorable?
It's more unfavorable. Our blood group is B positive. And our genotype is AB. Do you know the most exciting news? She is still a virgin. You will not believe.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, another chick. Okay. Another chick. Like wow. That means God destined her lady to be the queen of the kingdom. That's nice.
Father, my mother has complained bitterly that you've been lording over her with your position as a king. And I think no matter what, we are family. And you should be able to draw the distinction between royalty and family.
It's obvious that you're not making use of your brain. Stop daring me.
Father, what she is trying to say is, would you be kind enough to tell us the reason you suspended Chizaram? Does that amount to daring you?
A wise king does not mount the throne until the foolish king dies. please allow me to die first.
Well, I'm sorry, Father. I'm only saying you tell us the reason for what you did.
I also did not mean any offense by simply asking you to allow me to die first. Then you should allow your wife to be in kitchen to dictate for you.
I want to have a word with you, brother.
Good. So, I feel it is time I told you this. You know, I named you Chukudalo because you were born at the peak where I needed a comforter, and that's a success. I loved your late mother very much, that she was at the verge of taking control over everything in this kingdom. When I realized my mistakes, I took a drastic U-turn, and that was the Cold War I had with her.
Yeah, Father, you have told me something like this, and that leaves me to asking this question. Is it right for a man to take the wife's advice?
Oh, well, son, every woman would always like to be in charge. Well, it is good to take your wife's advice, but when you do, don't give her the impression that you are sticking to her advice.
I'm a bit confused, Father.
See, son, always stick to your gun. When you want to shoot a man, go ahead and shoot. You're a man. Though your wife may always want to come in between to soft pedal and try to make you drop your arsenal, but don't do that instantly. Insist that you must shoot. You're the man. If you do otherwise, that's where the man in you dies. The problem will start from there. First impression matters, son.
I think I understand where you're headed. You're trying to say that I have to stand firm as the head of the house.
Go. Son, I want to congratulate you for the success you have achieved with your wife-to-be, Nkechi, over the time. Congratulations once more.
Thank you, Father.
It's okay.
We appreciate.
Oh, you don't have to appreciate me. You have to appreciate your late mother, who betrothed her to you at birth. Okay?
May her gentle soul keep resting in peace.
So keep resting in peace.
Congratulations, our next mother. Thank you. Seriously, I don't know why everyone in this kingdom is surprised over the news of Chukudalo and I having a successful test. Why are you girls all confused and surprised?
Okay, seriously. Okay, you sue and tell me that. Don't you even know for you to be a virgin at this age? It's not an easy thing, no.
Really?
Yes.
But that's not a big deal. Every lady could do that.
Wonder one. Or don't you know that it is difficult in this our computer age, especially now that everything has gone digital?
Liver. You don't know now. See, these days, if you don't give it out willingly, what idiot will call you on video call and start telling you that, baby, just go about yourself, story why they watches.
So,
babe, you are lucky.
God forbid. That is satanic. I mean, there's no girl in her right senses who get herself involved in such an evil act. How can you use cucumber on yourself?
My
Do you
dear.
know I cannot do that? I can't even think of that. That's why I kept myself at a virgin after the university.
Count yourself lucky.
I'm lucky.
Yes, because nature favored you and positioned you on top. She doesn't even know what ladies are desperately doing to get married. You don't know because you're lucky.
Indeed, you are lucky. And do you know what I'm most excited about? Is that your blood group and your genotype matches. Babe, you are the most luckiest girl in this world. I'm happy for you, seriously.
God. Yeah, well, it's the Lord though, and it's marvelous in our eyes. I am happy. I love Prince Chukudal and he loves me too. Eat more biscuits.
Yes.
Let me tell you us.
Okay. Have you heard from Amaka since she left the village? Want to digest it? Want to digest it? Because me, I've missed hearing. Hello.
Your Majesty, Igwe Osondo, may you live.
It is well with us. Thank you. Please sit down.
Thank you. Your Majesty, you know Godwin. As you know, he is very agile, hardworking, intelligent, smart, you know. I have brought him here so that he can resume immediately as your chief palace guard. Godwin.
Yes, sir.
What did you say? Yes, sir. Look, my friend. Look at me. Let me demonstrate the way you do it. Yes, Your Majesty. Now do it. Let me see.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Not like. Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Oh, walk.
It's just a small boy.
No, but he has to do it well.
It's okay.
Oh, walk.
I will instruct them to give him proper orientation. So,
I trust you, Your Majesty. Godwin, they will show you to your room, okay? So you go and settle down and do your work diligently, okay?
Yes, sir.
Your Majesty. So, you were having a visitor or something? Okay.
Amaka, your computer, your son go get married.
Chill me. Eat me. Let me sweet me.
But in everything you do, beware of Amaka now.
Miriam, I refuse to be intimidated by your social status. I mean, why are you sounding like this? Reducing my dignity to mere pig and a call girl? I don't get it.
You know my problem with you? You're very stubborn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're just
And you know my problem with you is that you're so arrogant. I mean, you're so arrogant. I mean, how dare you rob my dignity to the mud? You know what that means? Just because benevolence put you there, right? Is that it?
What was it you said you wanted?
You know what? I don't need it anymore. Keep it to yourself. You make me look cheap by arrogance. I mean, what is bad with me asking my guy for some cash? I mean, some money.
How much do you want?
You know what? Prince Miracle, keep it to yourself. I don't need it anymore.
Chidunma. Chidunma.
But in everything you do, beware of Amaka, your computer, your sound get level. Piero, pium, Amaka, wana fogi. Ichoi pop, pamuaru. Amaka, wage. Amaka, Onyeri.
Can you see this? Why would the king not allow me in decision making? How can he replace an experienced chief guard with that naive and inexperienced person?
Your Majesty, with gentle and kind approach, you can always make your point to the king. Easy does it.
Did I fight him?
I'm not sure you get the point here, bro. His Highness is wrong on this one. He didn't get it right. Aren't we supposed to be part of his policy making? We're supposed to be part of his policy making.
Exactly, now you are talking. Because by so doing, he will be teaching you the principles of reality.
Your Majesty, all I'm trying to say is, he's your husband. Okay, you can always talk to him at your spare time. Especially when you look at him and you see that he's free to talk. You can always, make your views open to him. It's not as if the guards are going for any war front. Please. Thank you.
Can you just see your brother? He can hardly condemn any of his father's attitude or misbehavior. It's just always like that.
It's okay.
What nonsense?
It's okay. Just calm down. Well, I'll talk to him.
You better do. Always talk to him.
I will. I don't want you stressing about it.
Hey, the queen of my heart. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting.
The king of my heart, you cannot cease to amuse me. So tell me, what is the problem?
Well, for me, no problem. But for Her Majesty, yes, she was complaining about her husband's negligence.
Baby, you're funny. So tell me, how did you resolve the issue?
Did you say resolve?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I advised her to go to their bedroom to settle their differences because I'm not a judge.
Baby, look at you. So you cannot provide a better solution?
What kind of decision? Like telling His Majesty? No, I really want to know. Just to tell him to change his decision.
Really?
Well, the thing is, they understand better. They know how to settle their bedroom differences. Okay, enough of them. How are you? I missed you. You hungry?
No.
You don't want anything?
No, I'm fine.
Hey, I can take care.
No, I'm fine.
Hey, no, I said myself.
You can't be serious. You told your auntie this.
I now see that you have arrogated yourself an air of importance. But that is why you have the guts to bring your son here, for us to debate on who is guilty or not guilty.
Your Majesty, I never thought of this in my life, or even consider doing such.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. In any way I have gone wrong against the royal rules. Knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me.
Ichezoko, if your loyalty to this throne of my fathers is still intact, you won't bring your son here. Chizaram, stand up and walk away.
Your Majesty, I still appeal to your conscience. Use your good office and your loyalty to reinstate this my son back, please.
Ichezoko, Your Majesty, your son's office has been taken by another.
Yeah, well, I can't see J.
Prince, His Majesty was so bitter that my father came with me, asking me out after I must have asked for forgiveness.
It's okay, Chida. This is not the end of life, okay? I want you to take life the way it is. God will always make a way for you.
Amen.
Just believe in yourself, okay? Just be prayerful. And I promise my elder brother and I will talk to our father, the king, about your matter. Okay?
Thank you, my best.
It's okay.
I promise whenever I am, I always remember your good work towards me.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
I was thinking you put it in my mouth.
Hey, Nanu. I hope Godwin will not go to the palace and start behaving rudely as he usually does there.
Well, I hope so, but it's not really an issue. Because in this entire community, I don't think there is anybody that can afford to disgrace me. And that includes the king himself. No, me now.
The way you speak and carry yourself around, somebody will even think you're the king.
Who am I? I am the de facto king. Look, my wife. Chukwu Abiyama has given me the grace. So, I found favor in the eyes of the king. Whatever I want, I get. Yes.
I wish his wife will find favor in my eyes too, so that I will become one of her friends.
Who is your husband? Chief Amma.
The Agadagba of one.
Agadagba of one of Imbise Kingdom. That is who I am. So long as you have me, you don't have any problem.
That take more. Take more.
But I was thinking you put in my mouth. You used to do that too. I don't know what has changed.
No.
But that was how you were doing it now.
It's your grandma's.
Oh, you think I'm an old man?
You did not buy the wrapper, so they should buy for you.
But I'm taking care of you very well now. Or you want Amaka to come?
Jamaka. Don't even call her name.
Hard down.